Leo, welcome to your yearly reading for 2024. I am Charlene and Lizette. We're going to dive in. We have got lots of cards to pull out, so get comfortable and let's have some fun. One of the biggest messages I was hearing as we were, or as I was sitting with your energy, Leo, was that this is a year where you reclaim your power. This is a year where you acknowledge and recognize where you have been limiting yourself, where you have been disconnected, where you still have, repressed or suppressed traumas, ideologies, stories, narratives, like in your mind, right? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that have been really stopping you from stepping into this next level of your life. There's this big message here coming through for you of like, the best word I can use here is like leveling up, leveling up, leveling up. So leveling up financially. Can I just get one though, please? Leveling up financially, leveling up in your romantic relationships, leveling up in your life, essentially. And so with that being said, when you have like that next step, like when you're leveling up in your life, we're always going to be met with the, I don't want to call them difficulties. Let's just say the learning lessons, okay? I don't want to call them difficulties because that just sets a negative connotation. It's a learning lesson. The learning lessons, the things that we repeat over and over again. Fucking knew it. The lessons that we repeat over and over again that we need to like finally master so that we can move on to this next stage of your life. And just by doing your reading like alone, I haven't even looked at all the cards, but just by some of the oracle cards that have been showing up, I can see very, very clearly. Okay. I want you to know something. Like this is huge. Okay. This is huge. You are going to be reaching insane. And when I mean like insane, I mean insane, like unimaginable. You can't even comprehend, like you're not even there, you're not even there yet. Okay. Financial goals, like financial goals that you're going to be reaching are going to be out of this world. Okay. They're going to be fantastic, and I'm going to tell you why I know this for certain. For those of you specifically, if you have Leo sun moon rising, okay, you have the 10 of Pentacles starting off your year. You've got the 8 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. We're going to dive in month by month in just a minute. But then you even have Abundita, I think that's how you pronounce it, as your oracle card. And it says prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance onto you. Be open to receiving, okay? In addition to that, you have the North Node, which is your destiny and your challenges. In astrology, the North Node is where you are destined to go in this lifetime. Many of you have been feeling this pull, this calling to step into your soul purpose, to get to this next level. Not just to have a job because it makes you money and it's, supporting you day to day and it's comfortable, it's complacent. No. Like you're willing to do the hard work. You are feeling the calling to step into your power, Leo. And let me tell you, you will be so beautifully rewarded, okay? You got the friendship card here. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. I wouldn't be surprised if you're leveling up in your friendships right now, purging, releasing, especially in 2024, friendships that are no longer in alignment with you. A lot of rich, wealthy people, and I'm not talking like, whatever, hundreds and thousands of dollars. I'm talking millions, okay? Millions of billionaires. A lot of them have this train of thought where they only hang out with people that make the same amount of money than them. They have to be in that same financial bracket, and they don't associate or hang out with people that make less than them. And we could sit here and be like, oh, that's so critical. Oh, that's so judgy. Oh, that's so this. Oh, that's so that. But I'm going to tell you something. People that make millions, people that make billions, and I'm not talking about Nepo babies. I'm talking about people who have literally created their own, their own financial abundance, their own wealth. They acknowledge and recognize the dedication, the sacrifice, the discipline, the structure, the mentality that is required to get there. And your cards are telling me that you're recognizing that as well. You're recognizing that maybe some of your groups of friends are not necessarily serving you for your highest good anymore. And so we got to walk away from that to be able to find those people that are aligned with that lifestyle that you are aiming to achieve and will achieve by the end of 2024. The next oracle card that you got says the Golden Children: inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You have really, really rare gifts. You have really powerful gifts here. You could potentially have the gift of sight, clairvoyance, the psychic senses, or the ability to see beyond the veil. Like, you could have all these different psychic senses that you maybe are not tuning into and tapping into right now. These psychic senses can also support you in your creative endeavors, in your abilities, in your work, in your soul purpose. And this is a year where you're going to be tuning in and tapping into those on a grand scale, Leo. When we look at the last mantra card, or the last oracle card, which is connected to deities, it says charity, prayer, and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. So remember what I was saying to you? This is going to be like money bags, literally like money signs in your eyes. Yeah. That's why, okay? Even your amulet from STARSEA Jewels, which is my jewelry line, is Sol. Sol is connected to your solar and sacral and heart chakra, and it's all about you manifesting and co-creating with the power, the energy, the vitality of the sun, your energy. You're connected to the sun, Leo. You've got citrine, which is all about luck and abundance. You've got sunstone and moonstone, which is all about your intuition and tuning into that courage, that bravery, that resiliency, that power, the higher self, and the rose quartz, which is connected to your heart chakra. Okay, these are all amulets, or crystals, I should say, that are really going to help you and support you in 2024. So if you don't have them, get them, put them in your pocket, pick up Soul, whatever. Just make sure you're meditating with them. Okay. We're going to dive into love in just a second. I am going to pull out the 3 cards for love right now so that I can kind of get a picture of how to weave your love reading into your yearly. And then we're going to dive into love more in depth at the end of this reading. That's 2. Can I just get 1, please? Okay. So oh my God, I didn't even notice. Dude, you have so many pentacles: money, stability, creating a solid foundation, paying off your debt, making money and actually saving it, keeping it, holding on to it. Oh, baby, this is going to be a year where you're going to just be like falling in love with money, and money's going to love you, and money just is going to come to you so easily and stay with you because it loves you. You're like a magnet for it, okay? Starting off January, 10 of Pentacles. You are starting off this year feeling so solid, so stable, so secure in 2024. You're recognizing and realizing that you want to leave a legacy behind for your family, for your kids, if you have any, for your future children, for your romantic partners. You are thinking long-term in January. You are making goals, not like 2-year goals, 1-year goals. I'm talking 5-year goals and 10-year goals, okay? As we move into February, we have this 8 of Pentacles. With January having the 10 and February having the 8, I'm seeing a really, really big focus, especially with the ace being in the 3rd month of March. The first quarter of 2024 is going to be a quarter where you are recognizing and realizing the discipline, the structure, the hard work that is required in order to achieve the next stage of your financial goals. You are becoming very conscious and very aware of the opportunities that the universe is giving you. You could also be receiving a lot, and I mean a lot of opportunities from source, from the heavens right now, okay? Where where source is turning around and going like, hey, Leo, here are all these beautiful opportunities being gifted to you. What are you going to do with them? Right? And what are you going to make with them? What are you going to do with all these opportunities? Are you going to just squander them? Are you going to, use all your money up? Or are you going to be smart? Are you going to have a healthy relationship with your abundance, with your money? That's going to be your first quarter. Absolutely. You're also going to be looking at stability, structure. You could potentially be thinking about how to, move into your own home, or what kind of relationship and partnership you want, and what that's going to look like and feel like from a financial standpoint, a stable standpoint as well, okay? As we move into April, we've got this Queen of Pentacles. After spending the first 3 months of the year, you are going to finally be in a place of feeling very secure, feeling very stable, feeling very grounded, feeling very rooted, feeling very resourceful, and also feeling very luxurious and enjoying the sensual and delightful pleasures of your abundance with this Queen of Pentacles card, okay? When I said to you, there's a lot of pentacles in your reading. That's 4 pentacles for every month for the first 4 months of 2024. Okay, that is a lot of finance conversations. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of stability. That's a lot of you maturing and rooting yourself and grounding yourself in a very, very successful way, like a very prosperous way. As we move into May, you go through massive transformation. May is going to be a month for the books. You got death here. What I am actually seeing is this whole journey around your stability, your finances, your abundance, your legacy, the more money that you want to make, you know, the big money moves that you're interested in taking. What's happening is as we enter into May, the the shift occurs. So what do I mean by this? Okay. When we make a conscious decision to transform our lives, when we start putting in the work towards prosperity, towards connecting with your destiny, towards connecting with your rare gifts, towards connecting with heavens and asking the heavens and answering the call, right? Because the universe guides you towards a certain path as well when you are 1212, as I said that, as you are stepping into your purpose. You inevitably go through transformation like a caterpillar that's in its chrysalis stage. You transform into the butterfly. You level up to the next stage, right? Like Mario, right? That's you. You've hit the level. You jumped on the flag. You hit 1,000 points on the flag, and you're flipping down, going, "All right, next door, let's go." Well, naturally, as you shift, as you transform, there are new experiences to go through. There is a new way of exploring, a new way of understanding, a new way of seeing, a new way of being. I'll give you a quick little example as we move into June. When you all started following me on YouTube, and I'm so flipping grateful for you all like blew up my channel in, I think it was like 2021 and 2022. My business grew so fast. The jewelry line grew so fast. My bookings, my session, my courses, everything grew so fast. I myself had never experienced something like that before. And I myself didn't really understand how to navigate that massive growth. And so there was a lot of learning lessons, right? There was a lot of learning on how to like manage your taxes and what the expectations are for where I live, understanding like how to save, how to invest, how to create teams and systems so that your business can run smoothly. And that's what I'm talking about when I say challenges or changes, right? These are not bad things. They're growing pains. They're natural. And in June, you're going to be experiencing these growing pains, and there's going to be a lot of work to do. The Five of Wands can talk about conflict. You can talk about difficulty, but it's also work, right? They seemingly look to be having fun with each other. They're grunting. They're very testosterone driven here. Who's the bigger man, right? And so what I'm seeing here in June is you really like acknowledging and recognizing what do I need to fight for? What is worth fighting for? Where do I need to put in that extra work, that extra elbow grease? What do I need to learn? What are the learning pains, and how do I move forward from them successfully? And that leads us into July with the Hermit card. Introspection, self-reflection, analyzing, reviewing, maybe having a little bit of alone time so that you can really understand the different avenues that are available to you with this thriving financial opportunity, or with all these beautiful financial blessings. As you move into August with the Nine of Pentacles, you've got more abundance here, more stability, you feeling very comfortable, very stable, very secure, also alone. All of these cards, there's no couples here, with the exception of the Ten of Pentacles, but that's like future thinking, right? There's no couples here. It's you on your own, babe. So when it comes to love, I'm really seeing the first half of the year be a year where you are focusing on yourself, or you are taking back your power. And the romance cards confirm that. We're going to pull out more romance cards for the latter half of the year at the end, though, okay? Now, as we head into September, October, we've got the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this is where the romantic opportunities kind of start to filter in, or, they start to show up in your life. They start to manifest in your life because you have focused so much on your own growth, your own stability, your own abundance. Now, what happens though is I think you are in such a single tracked mind where you're like, I'm just focusing on my money, I'm focusing on my career, I'm focusing on my business, that as the love offers come through, there may be a part of you that's kind of like, not yet, I'm not ready yet, or okay, or like, I'm not sure. It's like you change your whole conversation around love, like your whole idea around love shifts and changes. For some of you, if you are in a current relationship when you are watching this, you might go through a divorce, a separation, or a bit of a rough patch towards the middle end of, or the middle half of the year, because you are growing, because you are evolving, because you are changing. It's inevitable, right? If your partner can't grow and change with you, And you know, people sometimes come to me, they're like, well, why are you wishing bad on my relationship? And I'm not wishing bad on your relationship at all. I'm saying if you have a goal of being extremely successful and your partner doesn't have that same goal, how the hell do you think you're going to reach that goal? It's impossible. Your partner will hold you back and limit you. And that's just and anchor you in not a good way, and like to ground you, like but to drown you, babe. And so that's part of growth mindset, is acknowledging and recognizing the right people will come along with you on the journey, and not all of them are right people. And that's just part of the cookie, the way the cookie crumbles. As we enter into November and December with the King of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, here you are being very logical, very rational, unemotional. No emotion, no passion, nothing. You're just very black and white, very pros and cons, very much like diligent, focus on what it is that you need to do to balance your finances, to create more of that healthy financial balance, because you're leaving 2024 with a whole new way of living when it comes to finances. Right? Even if you look, if you like actually look at relationships, a lot of women end up, and men end up breaking up with their partners when money gets involved. And the reason for this is because when one person is like seeking growth and the other person isn't, there's obstacles, there's challenges that happen. Look, I'll tell you guys, like very vulnerably and very honestly, when I made a decision to go on social media, when I knew that my journey was to be on social media, I broke up with a lot of people in my life, right? Like I broke up with an engagement. I broke up with friends. I broke up with a person I was in. I would just continue to break up with people because people didn't understand what I was doing. They couldn't comprehend that my career, my life was on social media, teaching spirituality and helping people transform their lives. And I knew that that was my life purpose, and my life purpose mattered more than these relationships of people that didn't support me, didn't help me, didn't want to lift me up, didn't want to celebrate me and my wins. Right? And this could be the one, Three of Wands, Eight of Swords, healing family issues, Three of Swords, keep an open mind, give your relationship a chance, High Priestess and the Five of Pentacles, free yourself, Temperance, oh my gosh, and oh my gosh, Chemistry, Knight of Wands. Yeah. So I am 10 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands following it. So I am seeing some of you enter into a new connection or a new potential romance towards the latter half of 2024. But overall, when it comes to love and romance, I don't think 2024 is going to be a year where romance is going to be at the forefront. I'm not saying it's not possible. It totally is. I'm just seeing that your main priority is not going to be romance. Your main priority is going to be your finances, your abundance. Your main priority is going to be healing. Your main priority is going to be tuning into your intuition, freeing yourself from the toxic relationships, the toxic patterns, the toxic challenges that come when you are not aligned with the right partner in your life. All right, Leo, if you want to book a session, take any of my courses, or pick up your amulet, it's in the description box below. This is your yearly reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to pop this video here to help you manifesting the best 2024 ever. All right, we will see you later, alligator. Peace out. Bye.